we're working really hard. Make sure just to finish strong. I mean, you're so close. We do have several teammates that are looking great, and I love it because I'm telling you, that's what we do. We work hard, and hard work always pays off. The second thing I want to say is we do have Kansas City. So if you're registered and you're on this call, maybe put a comment, maybe put a 1 in there on the comment box, okay? Because I'm telling you, the more people we get there, the more inspired we get, the more fun we have. And listen, it's all about us, and it's not very fun if we're not all of us are not there. So I'm so excited to go to Kansas City here in a week. The last thing I want to say is we got a training coming up September. I know it's a ways away, but I'm telling you, trainings are where the magic is, okay? Listen, I didn't understand this. I didn't know what Kansas City was. Like as an elite academy, I didn't know what Super Saturdays were. I didn't know any of that, but what I did learn was I needed to go to these things because this keeps my gas tank full, all right? And what I mean by that is sometimes, listen, when you're going out and work, and listen, it gets frustrating sometimes. It gets tough. I mean, but it's fun. But on the other hand, it's a lot more fun when you get to learn more and you get to hang out with people like us, and we're knowing what we know. It really helps build your confidence and keep you going for the long term. So everybody that I know, that I'm seeing Monica down there, that she made the trip out to Grand Island here. Was it last week? Gosh, time flies so fast with my girls in softball. Every weekend we're in a softball field somewhere. So anyway, so it's about meeting every one of you and having fun. So with that, I'm going to turn this over because this is not about me. This is not about John, but I want to kick this over to the leaders and the new winners of the Dash for Cash. All right. So John, are you there?
Can you hear me? You hear me?
Yes, I can.
Perfect. I was going to holler at you. I was trying to see you back there in your backyard. I can't see you. Like looking across the street, I was totally going to distract you. I was going to holler over there like, Nori!
Hey, listen, I'm not going to lie. I had a hard time. I mean, this has like been one of the nicest, beautiful days we've had in Nebraska. So I was like, I'm going outside. I can't. I'm sick of being inside. It's so overdue. I know anybody who lives in Nebraska understands what I'm saying. So, yeah, I'm outside. But, no, I didn't see over, John. So maybe we could treat a little.
That's all right. All right, guys. What an exciting week. Huge, exciting week. Hey, babe. We've got huge stats. Like in the last week, so many things have happened. It's amazing. And some of you really blew this thing out of the water. So I'm going to announce some of that here coming up very quick. But right now I'm going to go over some stats as to what this small little contest, what it does to your business and the amount that it jump starts. The people that took part in this little contest, guys, is over 40. 40 people took part in this contest, and which led to over 389 invites that were sent just in the last week. 389, right? Which is incredible. For those individuals that took part in that contest, I will tell you that they're going to see massive growth in their business this month, next month, and the month after, because we know that not everybody says yes right away. It takes time. It takes a certain number of tools to get there, right? On average, between 5 to 8 different tools before somebody says yes. And to that end, there's also been pretty good enrollment so far for only a week in this, from an invite to 198 tools that were sent. 198. So 198 new people saw some sort of tool for LifeVantage this week. 23 of them got to an overview, which is great for the first week. So you think about, some of these people could have been invited 2 days ago, right? And some of them have already got to an overview. So we're going to see that overview number jump drastically over the next 7 days. 5 to a 3-way chat. I know that number is probably going to times 10 in the next 2 weeks. 8 enrollments so far, which is great, guys. That's uncommon. We all know that that's uncommon, that somebody makes a decision that early, and 8 already. Just from this little contest, 8 brand new enrollments just over the last 7 days. We're only a week in. Now, so for those of you that took this a little further than just 1 or 2, right? holy smokes. We were blown away from a few of you that absolutely blew this thing out of the water. The amount of people that were invited by just a few of you was insane. Kudos to you. Congratulations. Phenomenal job. Well done. You're going to see drastic growth. I remember the largest month that we ever had in our business. It was right under 50 live meetings that I did that month in our largest month ever. But that started with way more than 50 invites. You understand? And you guys have got a huge, huge kickoff to the start of your month. So I'm super, super proud of you. Guys, top Toro, who wants to know who won? Has it been released yet? Sean, have you sent anything out? Nothing out yet? So fantastic. I get to tell everybody tonight. Guys, we have 4 winners that we're going to announce on the call. And they're also, I hope you have a notepad ready and a pen handy, because they are going to give us just some tips of how they got it done and how great and how excited they're going to be to finish the rest of their month strong. We're expecting big things there. So top 4, Lindsay Susie, congratulations. You were the top overall winner in this contest. And the amount of invites that you had was absolutely amazing. Your enrollment's amazing. We've got special questions for all of you. Monica, you were right behind. Monica Palzer, second in line, right in behind Lindsay. It was such a tight race. It was 1.5 points separated you two. 1.5 points. It was amazing to watch the numbers as it rose. So congratulations to you two. Kim Conrad, fantastic job. Kim, you're also one of our winners. And Chris Cedarstein, congratulations. Fantastic job. We're super proud of all 4 of you. And now, again, this is the best part, because now from somebody who's been in the business, this is what's mind-boggling to me. It was, some of you have been in the business for years, right? And some of you really fairly new, yet the numbers were about the same. And so that's drastically different, right? So where, I'm going to give you I'm just going to give all of the questions up front for all of you. And if you need me to remind you as we go through this, I'll just call out one at a time. And it's just a few questions, but tell us a little bit about your story and where you're at. So some of you have been in for a couple of years. Some of you are pretty new. But question number 1 is, you've done a lot of inviting and really, really quite effective so far at following up. Getting this in front of your friends, family, and new acquaintances, to an overview, to 3-way chats. How did you make that happen? So there's number 1. Just how did you make this happen? Like why now, and how did you make that happen? Question number 2. You've maybe been in this business, right, Lindsay? It's quite different, right? So you may have been in this business for a few years. You may be pretty much brand new at this, but how did you come up with all these people that you invited just this week? So it's different, right? Because a lot of us has invited a lot of that warm network. So where did you come up with the additional invites, like this additional? How did you develop that list to begin inviting? And then just a couple more questions, guys. I know that several are already interested. Several have already pulled the trigger, right? We know that 8 of them have already pulled the trigger. How excited are you for the rest of the month and what's to come? And what are your goals for the rest of this month, right? So are you continuing the invites? Are we following up? Like, what are our goals to be able to close this down for the rest of the month? So if each of you could go through that, we'll start with, how about, here we go, random, go here. We're going to start with Chris Cedarstein. Can you unmute, Chris?
Can you hear me?
Yes, you're there.
Okay, well, this week, what I did differently, I guess, is just really doubled down on days when I would have probably sent invites to 3 people. I just doubled that. If I had 2 people written down, I doubled that. I just doubled everything, because I went into May really without good momentum. If you end your month before on a good roll, that momentum carries into May, and I didn't have that this month. So I really did feel like I just had to talk to people. And I went back through old contacts and looked at conversations that I'd had with people from like summer or fall of 2017. I mean, a while ago. And asked them if they would be open to, because we have new products is the thing. Since then, we have the hair care, we've changed the physique, we have new things going on. So I thought that was a good way to talk to people too. And I just kept at it, and then got right on the follow-up. So I didn't really have anybody in my pipeline going in, but I do have some next week. So that's pretty awesome. I have a three-way call with Shauna with a gal tomorrow who's really interested in distributorship, and about 4, I think, other ones that are interested at least in customer, but we're still talking. It takes time. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited. Another thing, I guess, I've gotten Shauna involved. I've reached up when I have people that if I'm not sure how to do the next follow-up or what's the best approach to use, I've just been sending her snapshots of the conversation and say, hey, what do you think I should do here? Or what would you do here? And that's been awesome too. That's just really, I think, helped my confidence a lot, in how to follow through and follow up. So I just plan to keep doing the same thing the rest of the month. So.
Hold on.
Oh, I can't hear you.
Now you can hear me?
Now I can.
So, I better get that away. I keep muting myself. So great advice from Chris. That's phenomenal. It's just back to the basics, right? Doubling down, just getting after it. It's just a decision. Whether you've got momentum in your group, whether you've got no momentum in your group, hey, it's not stopping Chris. It doesn't stop anybody. It's just a decision to get started. Absolutely love it. Next up, great job, Chris. So proud of you. Next up, we've got Kim Conrad. Kim Conrad, can you unmute and just tell us a little bit about how you had success so far in this contest?
Let me see. I'm trying. I don't know if you guys can see me. I'm on my cell phone. Can you hear me?
Oh, we can hear you fine. Can't see you, but we can hear you.
Okay. All right. Well, actually, when I watched I couldn't come to the virtual training on Saturday, but I watched it from home. I babysit my grandchildren on Saturdays, and I says, Grandma's going to be busy, but I just kind of got myself kind of pumped up after going to that Super Saturday, and just thought, you know what, I have got to get back on track. So I checked into the Dash for Cash, and I thought, well, why not? I'm going to really get going here. And I do catering and concessions on the side. And I was doing a breast cancer awareness for some ladies, cooking for 3 days, which was an honor to do that. And it's like, I have something so special that I need to share with these ladies. So I connected with a couple of them, and I've been working with them. And I've also worked at a horse sale. And so I got a hold of Tanya in Canada, and got some brochures and things made up, and I got some interest for horses. So I'm not a horse person, but I just looking at some new different areas, and so just trying to make it happen again. I've been in the business for 2.5 years. I'm a Pro 3, but I'm stagnant at a Pro 3. So I am just ready to kick up my heels and get going. So
great job, Kim. We're super, super proud of you. I mean, it's an amazing start, and it goes to show, guys, how important Super Saturdays are, how important your events are, because it fills your gas tank back up. It may be just a confidence thing of a little bit of training, a little bit of no, and I tell you what, there was a lot of no in that training. There was so much information really to get you bulletproof, to up your confidence, to show you that what we have is absolutely one of a kind, remarkable, and you're all participating in a once in a lifetime opportunity. So why not me? Why not now? I love that, Kim. That was very, very, very good.
I just have to change my mindset. And I think that's kind of where it was like, you know what, I can do this. I am very capable of doing this. And I'm just going to start doing it. And I also, at the beginning of the month, it's like I sometimes tend to drag it out and try to work hard at the end of the month. And it's like, yeah, the beginning of the month is awesome. I can feel the momentum. I'm getting Corrine pumped up. She's ready to run with me here too. And we need to get Sioux City on the map. So we're just really trying to turn it up here, and we're super excited and ready to get it going. Just do the
That's
basics.
awesome. I have no doubt you guys will have it on the map shortly. Good momentum in your group. Fantastic job. Very, very proud of you guys. And that's all it is, guys. It's all it is. Just a decision to make it happen. Why not me? Why not now? Absolutely love it. Great job. So next on the list, we've got Monica. Monica Palzer, tell us about your success. You had a ton of points and a ton of invites. So tell us about your success.
Thank you. I am just overwhelmed, really, because as you know, John, I sent you a message that just was bleh, all over you, and I was working every day, and I have a lot of different places that I have learned through different events that I've attended, such as this one. This is exciting. This is the 15-day challenge that I did, and I received a certificate for that. I mean, that was tough, and to do it every single day, but it also helped me know where to go and how to find people. So what we do is we find them, we add them, and we message them. And that's what I did. And this is my awesome notebook. It's totally full. I've got so many names in here. And again, just learning from different things that I am participating in to get people to come to me. That's what I wanted. I wanted them to come to me. I was tired of pushing, and I wasn't getting any answers. So now I have people coming to me saying, hey, what is that yellow pill? Or, you know, tell me about your story. So I've put myself out there, and I've shared my story with my migraines all over the place. So I was a little nervous because towards the end, my grandson was here and my son was here. They surprised me, came here on Friday, and I thought, oh my gosh, I have to do something Friday and I have to do something Saturday. So fortunately, they went fishing, and I said, oh, I don't think I'll go fishing. I've got things I need to do on my computer. So I thank you very much. My goal is I really am looking forward to receiving enrollments from what I have done. I'm not going to quit. It's like, okay, you're not going to quit this, even though you feel like it sometimes. I'm just excited to get those people enrolled, get my distributors, and get me to Pro 3. That's what I'm really looking forward to, and I'm looking really forward to Kansas City. I'm excited.
Great. So that's an amazing job. And guys, she wasn't kidding when it was like, blah, right? And that's okay, because it's not all sunshine and rainbows, right? It's tough. It's, you know, boost yourself up, get your confidence, and reach out to somebody who's going to have your back to be able to boost you back up and get ready to go back out and invite some more, because I say it over and over again, not everybody is as smart as us. Not everybody's going to join. Not everybody's going to join this business, and that's okay, right? That's okay. But it's great that we're getting after it. It's a great job, Monica. I'm super proud of you. I love the fact that you're not going to quit, because when it comes down to it, that's what it's all about. The people that we see that stick it out, that really get after it, that learn. I love the fact that you're reaching out. A part of, if you guys don't know it, she was raising up there. That was a 15-day challenge from Fraser Brooks. If you have any questions about that, I know that Shauna knows a lot about that. So if you're in Shauna's organization, by all means, reach up. She knows a lot about that. I know quite a bit about that as well. So if you have any questions and want to get started in a program like that, just reach out and we'll direct you in the right way so that you too can take part of that. It's a really good program with some really good information on how to build your business on social media. So great job, Monica. Super proud of you. I know there's big things to come for you this month, big things. So we're super excited, and we're here to help every step of the way. And last but not least, our overall winner, Lindsay Susie. Amazing job. I know you've got some enrollments. I know you've got so many invites that are out there. So great at the follow-up. Tell us about it.
Okay, well, thank you guys. Yeah, I think that, well, same with Monica. I have to say I kind of was vomiting on Shauna all week too. I felt like a little bit, but reaching out to Shauna and Jamie as well has helped too. I've actually been in the business for 2 years now. I joined May of 2017, and I hit Pro 3 in the first 6 months, and I've been a perpetual Pro 3 since. So probably in the last 2 months, I've just known that I'm ready to move from there. But I also knew that I needed to change what I was doing. So one of those things was having more time commitment. So one thing is I actually left my job at the long-term care facility, and I'm just working at the community college part-time. So I have more time that I'm dedicating to this. It was a decision my husband and I made together. And then another thing is really just get my mindset right. I think that's been huge. But with my invites, I have really changed my verbiage. So when I'm inviting, for example, usually on Sunday nights, I'll send invites for our Tuesday night Keno meeting. And if they're unavailable, I'm just finding out when they are available. So just asking them, what does Monday or Tuesday look like? Or, like, you want to meet for coffee? Do you want to meet for lunch? Just really meeting those people where they're at as well. It's been nice that I've had more flexibility. I think on Wednesday, Shauna and I were at Starbucks, and then Carlos O'Kelly's, and then baristas all in a row. It was crazy. So, and because before I had to recognize that I was very passive before, and I've been a lot more intentional and just being more bold and creating urgency. I have reached out to a lot of people that I kind of had on my, I would say, chicken shit list, people I was scared to reach out to before. But I think getting more bold, and I think getting my mindset right, I've reached out to those people, and I'm really pretty excited about them, honestly. And then another thing is just some of the Facebook groups. I've joined some more Facebook groups. I can't talk. With that have the same interests. So I'm in a lot of nursing groups, and then like outdoors, like camping, boating, traveling, those types of groups. So I've been just being more intentional, like going onto those groups and, liking and commenting on other people's posts in the groups. And then, finding people that I think that I can connect with and relate with. And so then I will send them a friend request. And then at that time, I also send them a message on Messenger, letting them know, like, hey, I'm sending you this friend request, and this is why I'm sending it. I see you enjoy outdoors, or I enjoy connecting with other nurses from other areas. And that's been really successful too. I actually have a follow-up with a nurse from Tennessee tomorrow, and it's really fun making new friends, and I really think she may be interested in both the business and products. Really using the tools, the Biohack and Activate, I really was not using that tool enough, and I honestly really hadn't taken enough time to see what that tool was, and oh my God, is it amazing. There is so much great stuff on there. So using that tool a lot more, and getting people added to the nutrigenomics group too, because I think that just keeping them, as people are commenting, it keeps coming up on their news feed, so they are seeing a lot more information. I feel like I'm rambling. What else? Have I pretty much covered everything?
Yeah. How about your goals for the rest of the month?
Okay, so yeah, my goal for May was to hit Pro 4. So I knew what my residual volume is, and so far I think I've 1,230 new personal volume. So I know what I have to do for the rest of the month. So just basically, like Mon has said, I'm have this momentum going, and I'm not going to stop. So just keeping the pedal to the floor and continuing to do everything that I'm doing, and making sure that I keep reaching up and reaching out. And I think that was one thing that was hard for me too, is I feel like in the last year, I thought to myself, geez, Lindsay, you've been in the business for a year, you shouldn't need help. But honestly, I feel like when we're reaching out to our own personal people, I think no matter how long you've been in the business, it's important to have that third party validation. And although we've been told that so many times, I don't know why it was hard to just reach up, but I definitely have been doing that, and it's been working out well, and I plan to continue doing all of that.
Amazing job, Lindsay. We're all so impressed with what you've done so far, and I know that you're going to have so much growth in your business. It will be astonishing, guys. Anytime that you put more time into your business, more time commitment, more consistency. I know we've talked a ton about that over the last couple of weeks. That's really what it comes down to. There's people that are watching our every move, guys. It doesn't matter if you're doing nothing. They're just saying, I knew it. I knew it wasn't going to work. That's why I didn't join them in the first place, right? So they're always watching, always. So every little thing that you do on Facebook, every little thing you do on Instagram, everything you do when you go to the store, when you're at a game, everything you do, people are evaluating all the time, right? Because there's people, Amber and I run into them all the time, people that know that we're in this business and we've never spoke to them. Right? Never. They're always evaluating. And sometimes we have people that come back and say, okay, is it true? Is it really true that your wife is retiring this year? I said, yes, it's true. And then they're like, oh my gosh, and then it's a brand new prospect. So I love the fact that you guys are reaching out to people that you've already reached out to, the new time commitment. This is really good. I wrote this down. Inviting, and then if they're not available, you're still inviting them and finding out when they are available. I think so many of us stop and say, oh, they're not available to go to this. And we just stop and we wait for that next event. But instead, you're reaching out and finding out when they are available. I think that that's really, really good. And it shows that person that you're talking to how incredibly important the information you have is, right? Because if you're willing to put it off another month, how important really is the information that you have? Right? There's got to be urgency. So I heard you say urgency, and guys, it's truth. Consistency with urgency will pick up your business and it will grow. Expanding your list in Facebook groups. Don't forget, she nailed it, guys. And if you don't know what she's talking about, is get on Facebook and just go to the search bar and search what your interests are, whether it's cooking, whether it's yard care, whether it's youth sports, whether it's health and wellness, it doesn't matter. But get into those groups and then start applying yourself, apply value, start commenting, friending those people. And my gosh, Lindsay, that is spot on with what you're doing by just messaging them and telling them, hey, I saw you here. We've got these things in common. Would love to connect with you. You've got a brand new friend and a brand new prospect. That's incredible. So way to go. Super proud of you. Continue using Biohack and Activate, everybody. There's such great information on there. Get as many eyes on that as you can. The more eyes you have on it, the more your business will grow. It's just the truth. It's just the truth. Double down. I think it was Kim that said that, or who was it? No, it was Chris. Chris said double down and get after it. That's what it's all about. Guys, this has been amazing. Anybody else want to add anything? Anything at all that comes to anybody's mind that you would like to add? I see Sasha. I mean, I know this is incredibly inspiring for all four of you at different levels in your business to really jump on this contest and get going.
I'm going to add one thing that Lindsay didn't say, but she said it to me twice this week. And so I'm going to repeat it just out of her mouth. She said, oh my gosh, doing this over and over again, it gets easier every time.
True. So true.
And I think that is so true. And we sometimes think it's hard, but the only way to figure it out is to do it. And I love that she kept recognizing that all week. Good job, everybody. Good job.
Great job. Consistency creates habit, guys. And what you want to be is you want to be a habitual winner, right? And that's where it comes down to the daily habits. You win those daily habits, you win the week. You win the week, you'll win the month, okay? Every little thing matters. Keep winning those small increments of time, and you will continue to win over and over and over again. And that's ultimately what everybody wants, right? We all want to win. And when you win consistently, you will win a lifetime. So great job, guys. Super proud of you. With that, I believe we are all finished up. Congratulations. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. Moms, you're the best. You are absolutely the best part of this world. So thank you for being on tonight. I know it's an incredible day for all of you. So enjoy the rest of your evening with your family, with your children. And tomorrow morning brings a new light, and let's stomp on it, gas pedal down, and let's nail it this week. Thanks, guys. See ya.